We feel that making sense of maths is a new approach to teaching maths in this country, and it works with the common sense and natural intuitions that students have to solve problems. And through the use of material and the guidance of the teacher, the students can then develop those strategies to become slightly more formal in the way they work. It was designed originally with Key Stage 4 students in mind. But actually, in trials, we found that teachers were also using it in Key Stage 3 in Year 7 and Year 8 for a particular topic. So really, it can be used across the board. And in the trials, we found that it was very beneficial to all students, but it was particularly beneficial to those students in the middle to lower attaining groups, because it enabled them to develop a confidence, really, in the way they could use maths and view maths. In 2005, we carried out a survey where we asked some Year 10 pupils which topics they'd always found difficult. And you might not be surprised to know the answers we got. The most common answers were that they found algebra and fractions difficult. And the sorts of reasons they gave were, because, maths is about numbers, not letters. I don't understand the letters, and I've never really understood fractions. And there was a response from one student that, for us, really typified the issue that students have in learning maths, or some students have. And one student, when asked to explain why he found fractions difficult, said, because there's no point having a number above and below a line. So it's like his view of fractions is it's about whole numbers, and it's just a weird way of writing them. And yet, if you think about it, we meet fractions and we talk in fractions when we're 5, 6 years old. We talk about half, and I'll see in half an hour, or I'll meet you at half time, or here, I'll have this half of the cake. And then we teach them fractions quite a lot in primary and secondary school, and yet here's a 15-year-old who's basically saying, well, it's got no meaning for me. I don't know, it means whole numbers written in a funny way. So really that kind of keyed us in that students learn maths in a way where they just see it maybe as a group of procedures. And what making sense of maths does is it enables students to do that. It enables them to make sense of the maths and to have ownership of the maths, to have a belief that they can use maths to help them solve problems, to give them sort of that power that they've naturally got with maths.